Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the mid-century Groundbreakers. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Walter Johnson.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Rosario checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer. He may have pitched in a much different era, but it doesn't make Walter Johnson's 110 career shutouts any less impressive. It speaks to how overpowering he was.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw to first, and Ramirez is set down. That's out number 3. We're midway in inning number 1. Back here at the ballpark, today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
So up next, Mickey, now safe at first. He gets back in. Here's a rocket out to left. Kwan makes the catch, and there's one down. Willie Mays getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. Shane Bieber, former 4th-round pick out of UC Santa Barbara. He's won a Cy Young Award, the pitching Triple Crown, and he's in there. Robinson stands at first with 1 out. There goes Jackie. Swung on, belted. And that one is out of here. So he just clears the wall, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Hank Aaron. And the pitch. Hard hit down the line and left. Kwan makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Lou Gehrig. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And 1-2.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now it's the shortstop, Ernie Banks. And he deals. Ripped on the ground to second. Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's the veteran DH, Josh Bell. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. And it's even up. And that's outside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Line drive. Mantle makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's Josh Naylor. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that keeps the inning going.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now, Oscar Gonzalez. Next pitch is popped up. And the inning is over. One left for the Guardians. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the second. Now at the plate, Ralph Kiner.
The left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
And now 1-2. There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting ninth.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. This guy has turned into a beast. That one ripped. And it's gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And that one ripped into right. They get the out on Robinson. And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back. And now, Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's a speed threat, Miles Straw. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Guardians fail to score. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Mickey Mantle. Righty delivers. That one to first, slides, but he can't come up with it.
All over that one right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
And now in the air right field. Gonzalez trying to get there. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one away. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Hank Aaron. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Now back in safely at first. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Gonzalez moves under this one. He makes the grab. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 4.
Man at first, digging in, Lou Gehrig. And he's already singled in this game. The 2-1. Line drive, base hit. Mantle, round second on his way to third. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. And it's 4-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And the batter now, Ernie Banks. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Makes the catch, inning over. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings. Welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. So in now for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario. And a pitch.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Garrett pulls that one down, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it, just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the...
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Guardians ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ralph Kiner. The 2-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Eddie Matthews will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Kiner. He'll score. It's 5-0.
Stringing them together. That's 3 hits in a row. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock.
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Cody Morris.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Next to hit, Jackie Robinson. And no one can get there. It falls in. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And the batter now, Mickey Mantle. Liner, base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's now a 6-run lead.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
At the plate, Willie Mays. And it is 2-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Gonzalez trying to get there. Makes the grab on the run. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 7-0.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes.
Morris checks over to first, and he's back. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Robinson, the runner at third. Mantle over at first with 1 away. The punch out there, and 2 away now.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Strike 2.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hitting it hard somewhere.
Ripped on a line. Straw makes the catch, and that'll do it. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they're chipping away. It's 7-1. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Oscar Gonzalez. He popped out his first time. Pitch misses there. Ball 2.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
On the ground. Banks collects it. 2 away now.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Zunino. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Next pitch is popped up. Garrett makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the lead. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Ernie Banks. There's a swing and a drive. Straw going back some more. Looking up, pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Action in the pen down there. Sam Hentges appears to be getting loose. The next pitch misses. 2-2. And here it comes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here comes a pitch. In the air to left center. Reaching for it and brings it in. Stepping in, Johnny Bench. 1 for 2.
Johnny Bench.
1 and 2 here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now Eddie Matthews. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back. Top 6. And now the center fielder, Miles Straw. The pitch. Bounce to third. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Swing and a miss, and now 2 and 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 out. Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Squibbed out in front of the plate. 1 at second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Groundbreakers lead this. Back here at the ballpark, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Jackie Robinson. Line drive, caught.
The center fielder, number 7.
So digging in, Mickey Mantle, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The designated hitter.
1 down. And now the DH, Willie Mays. He's already homered in this game. Right-hander kicks, deals. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner around second. Straw to third, in there safely.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Hank Aaron now at the plate. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Now, Luke Gehrig.
Number 4, Luke Gehrig.
Here's a 1-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Straw has a beat on it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Here's Josh Bell. The 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. He'll circle the bases, and they close the gap. It's 7-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's Josh Naylor. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Payoff pitch. struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So 2 down now, and here is Andres Jimenez. Out to center. Mantle settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's 7. Sam Hentges on the pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Jimenez throw to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Now he breaks his bat. Jimenez handles, sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hands, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
And here is Johnny Bench. And now the lefty. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Oscar Gonzalez.
Oscar Gonzalez.
And the right-hander deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
It's so impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Here's a 1-2. This to center field. Mantle settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. The Guardians go down in order. They're down. Bottom of the 8th. Now here is Eddie Matthews.
The 3rd baseman, Eddie Matthews.
And 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Tosses to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's the 2nd baseman, Jackie Robinson. The wind and the pitch. Popped up. Jimenez makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the 7th.
Now the number 2 hitter, Mickey Mantle. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. So now 1 and 2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Got him. And that will end the inning. So no run. And welcome back. Now here is Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And up next for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario. Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2. Got him swinging. couldn't catch up to the heater.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Kind of an interesting pitch selection there with the defense shifted to the pull side. Pitch is on the outside corner, and that made it pretty easy for him just to punch it the other way.
And that'll do it.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.